Okay, should be going then. Right, that's good. Okay, it should be good then. Alright. Let's test the audio then. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. How's everybody? Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Okay, sounds like it should be doing fine then. Alright. We just need to wait. We're just gonna wait for the ads to run and then we can start the stream again. Alright. Okay, alright, with the ads running then, alright. Let's get those ads out the way. Alright, perfect. It's going. Alright. Okay. Yeah, ads running. Alright, just gonna wait on them. What do you mean ads starting soon? I thought the ads were already going. What do you mean ads still haven't gone yet? What do you mean? Alright, sorry, I thought the ads were going, but no, apparently we're still waiting on the ads to start, so we gotta wait for those ads then. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna wait on the ads to run and then we shall be back with some more gameplay. Come on, ads. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shh, shh. Here, ads. Here, ads. Come here, ads. Come on, ads. Just run. Just run. Just get it out the way. Come on. Why are the ads just not running? Is it just not updating it for me, or am I not saying that the ads are running, or? Let me switch over to that. If we do something like that. Okay, now the ads are running, of course. Now they are. I want to try to mess around and check to see if it actually is. Now the ads are running, of course. Of course. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go for another 2.5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the ad should be going then. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, the ads should be over soon then. Ads should be over soon. Alright. just a little bit longer. Then we shall, just to be sure, we'll just wait just a little bit longer, make sure the ads are over and done with. Right. Okay, and the ad should be over now. Okay. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you all persevere through them. Or if you're just showing up, welcome in to the stream. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Iconic, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, well, welcome in, everyone. If you those who don't know me, for those who don't know me, I am Nathan Nate 276. I am those work, but yeah, welcome into the stream. I'm an achievement grinder, and today, well, I put up a poll on my Discord for you guys to vote and decide what we should stream today. And well, I actually should have double checked before I started this, but the last time I checked, Slay the Princess wasn't leading overwhelmingly, so I was just like, but I should probably go and check it. Just to double check. I'm pretty sure this won the poll. Yeah, it's pretty much a landslide with only one vote for A Quiet Place. So yeah. You guys decided that we should do more of this, and I'm anything if not a crowd pleaser, I guess. So yeah, we're back with some more Slay the Princess. So yeah, I guess. For those who don't know, like I've said before, this is a visual novel / psychological horror game. So. Or at least that's what I've heard it described to me as. So, I mean, I can understand, and from the last stream, I can understand both. I can understand both of it. So yeah, I hope you. But yeah, without further ado, I guess I think it's about time we get back to trying to slay the princess again. Oh wait, huh? Where are we? Wait, where are we? What do you mean? Why is this? Why are we back here? It should be. Okay, it should have been. Why is this all? Hold on. Okay, I think this is the one we were at, not this. Okay, because I remember we were done with the. Yeah, hold on. Let's hit load. Load that one. Yes, because I believe we're here.
And at the end of.
Hold on. Trying to figure out if I actually where this is. This was the Pine Hut. Okay, so yes. This is the one this is the furthest one save we have. I thought this was it, but yeah. So anyway, like I said, basically, if for those who missed it last stream, what we did was we did 3 endings. We did the deconstructed damsel, we did the nightmare, and we did the stranger ending. So today we're gonna try and go for some different endings and try and yeah, just kind of go about it again. So yeah.
To slay her.
I know that. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Let's silently continue the cabin. Oh, what? Hold on. Did you just skip all that? Oh, is it just like skipping any unmissed dialogue if I have that option selected? Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, but what if... Okay, well, you know what? Since we didn't do it last time, let's actually try and kill the princess this time. Let's try and actually kill her.
To slay the princess and save the world without it.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, you say that, but who knows? Maybe she likes it damp, you know? Maybe she likes the wood moist.
Carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She
It's
sounds
me, you know,
dangerous.
the guy who's here to kill ya.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Alright, I'll listen to you this time here, okay? What if we just stay all silently? Let's just stay completely silent and let's just try and kill her. The silent assassin, I guess.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on
Indeed.
the task at hand.
Apparently.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Let's do your nerves and step forward.
Grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even
I'm just gonna go completely silent, I guess, because that's my choices, apparently.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Or I can just chuck it from a distance right at your face. You ever consider that? How do you know I'm not a pro at knife throwing?
Risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's just go strip and slay the princess.
Without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give
Oh,
way
jeez.
and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Well, that was very easy.
Oh,
What, were you not expecting me to actually stab you? Did you think I was just gonna, you know, let it be, just let you go?
isn't it?
Yes.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Did you think it would be this? Let me guess. You're gonna say like, did you think it would be this
Do you
easy?
actually believe this?
Oh,
is enough
great.
to kill me?
Of course. Of course, you're gonna do something like that.
She's convinced she can't die.
I mean, she's kind of right, because she hasn't died yet. Technically, you don't know if you can die until you do. And even then, by that logic, I guess you don't know that you did die.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
I mean, she also looks like she's just like completely does not care. Just like, oh, this shit again.
Really over.
I doubt it. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some sort of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That's too easy. Yeah, let's say that.
Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You know what? Yeah, like I said, we'll listen to the narrator for this time. We'll go.
Exactly. It's over. With your
Okay.
work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because we probably have, but you know that's
You
what the
did
game
kill
is.
someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
And let me guess, she's gonna like burst through the door and kill me again.
You
Leave.
open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
The world
Everyone's
ended?
fine.
Question mark.
It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Why do I doubt that? Uh, well, we can just say that's bullshit. Let me out of here. Okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I mean, I was planning on doing that. I don't know about you. Why don't you hear the narrator? Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I mean, maybe he's reading our minds. Maybe he's omnipotent. He can read our minds and tell us exactly how we're feeling.
Really?
No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
If you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy
Alright.
time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
I'm happy that happy still means something.
Please, shake
Happy.
yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
You cannot go further astray.
What do you mean? But it's the good ending. Fine. Okay. Maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Because I have an idea.
I wonder if that actually is the ending. If you haven't actually started the completion,
Probably not going to like
the completion there.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Are you saying what I think you're trying to say?
Everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
I mean, to be honest, we're in a black void where it's only the cabin, the basement, and a dead body. Not all that fun, to be honest.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
And ever, never,
I know this is
never.
out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
How do you?
It didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
I think he did. But regardless, this. I'd be pretty upset if we die.
Die? You can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You
I mean,
ingrate.
an eternity of bliss it's not just a lonely cabin with just a table. You didn't even put anything to entertain us. You don't even have a stack of cards, Nintendo Switch, TV with a list of everything with a Netflix subscription. Nothing to even keep us entertained. Unless you want me to start whittling along the table with the knife. Well, actually, no, my knife's still down there. I can't even whittle down that table into something interesting.
Fine. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down.
Or are
the
we gonna come down? It's gonna be. Is she still gonna be? Is she gonna be alive again? Try to kill us, or is she actually gonna be
Princess's
dead?
body is dusty
Oh, she's been
and
dead.
bones,
Oh, she
but the
definitely is
blade used
dead.
to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
I suppose she actually is dead. Look at her.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Well, I guess we're dead.
The end. Nice knowing you.
It was terrible knowing you. Chapter 2, The Spectre. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Isn't that cabin?
is a princess.
Is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
End of the world. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
Not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
And who's the voice this time?
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
Oh my.
Just do it again.
Oh, so we have a serial killer voice in our head.
Well,
Great.
For whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's proceed to the cabin again. Let's see who's in the cabin this time.
Before you go, she will lie, she will cheat,
I get it. Yeah.
and she won't be a problem.
Mr. Serial Killer just really wants her dead. Proceed into the cabin, sure.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Yeah, but what about the
The
mirror?
blade is your implement. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say about anything on the mirror about on the
Because
wall.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's definitely a mirror.
There is definitely a mirror.
Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body.
Hey, Munchlax, how's it going, man? Welcome in. How's it going? Let's approach the mirror
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
again.
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I feel like this is the way to actually like save the point of us actually getting the princess. And this is like the way to actually make sure like the ones we pick are the ones we want added to her. That's my assumption. But since we have to do all of them, I'm just gonna do it every time we get to it.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
I still don't understand why we kind of look like a creature instead of with like a claw and whatnot.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Alright, you know what, we'll take the blade again, sure. We'll try and kill him again.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Into the basement. And we come down the
door to
stairs.
basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Okay, once again, I mean, you know, I guess this is a stylistic choice. Some people like a little, you know, a little wear and tear on their houses.
Is silent.
Oh, it's actually quiet. She's not
Nobody's here.
talking to us.
Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Alright, we'll go down and see.
As you descend the
Oh,
final step,
oh, she is just dead again.
A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Well, I guess our job's already done. She's still dead.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
Can we bring in pop the confetti, pop the. Bring out the party streamer. She's still dead.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top
Oh.
of a head appears from underneath
Hello.
the floor.
I guess she is called the Spectre, so I guess it makes sense that it would be a ghost.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
Hello.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Your idea is as good as mine.
Ghost?
Well, I know who to call, but I don't know if that in this time and era, if we have a phone to call him.
Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Mr. Serial Killer just does not care.
Supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Killer.
Hello.
It's good to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
I mean, understandable. I did put a hole through your heart, and I see you decided to put a little X to mark it. You know, I can respect the tattoo there, I guess.
The princess
Or if it's just, or is that just an actual plunge?
gently running her fingers across
I didn't realize I put a plus through your heart.
circles you.
Didn't know it was a Phillips screwdriver. That was a blade.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Hmm?
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
What do you mean? She's a ghost. How am I supposed to... Unless this knife actually kills ghosts, like it's out of, the Lord of the Rings, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Let's wait and see how things play out, because I'm interested. I mean, you want it?
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
I'm actually, you know what? I mean, I could, let's explore, let's talk to her a bit before we actually decide whether we want to kill her or not. Do a little chit-chat, see what she likes about the afterlife, I guess. Explore. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her.
Things are strange. Right now, I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
I mean, my job's already done. The princess is slain, but I guess if you want to consider, if you're considering her not slain because she's a ghost.
You already did what you told us.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a ghost.
What am I supposed to, like I said, am I supposed to call the Ghostbusters? Am I supposed to perform an exorcism, get her out of the house? I'm supposed to move the cabin off of the burial ground underneath us?
Tried slaying her yet this time, though? Have you?
No, but I feel like if I did, she'd just, possess me and then make me do it to myself.
And then you'll have saved the world.
I mean, we tried that already, and then you just locked us in the black void in the middle of nowhere.
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
Me neither,
I'm
but
not going to lock you anywhere.
I mean, that's what you did last time, so I don't really trust you.
Interesting.
Well, I still don't trust you from the beginning, but... I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I feel very bad, but I guess
I mean, that's obvious.
not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
I see. I only half killed you, You still got a little bit left living, but apparently it manifested in a ghost.
Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
You know what? Fair enough. I didn't expect them to give you a little handbook for the recently deceased after you perished.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
Are we?
That's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead.
Oh, we were dead all along. Oh,
At least
no.
This form of permanence is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Your body's right there, though. Your dead
The
body.
princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
Oh no, that's just my twin sister. She's definitely dead, but I'm alive.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
Yeah, well, the bones also do fit you, and you also ghost, so I think it makes perfect sense.
Seeing things pragmatically, we should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Or maybe somebody has unfinished business with you, but he's gonna force us to deal with you, even though your business has already been completed.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
Oh.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Where are you supposed to be?
Home.
Oh, that's really the first question. And, oh yeah, I guess this isn't your home. You didn't get kidnapped
Just
here.
where is home, I wonder?
In the void.
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
Well, why don't you ET phone home and go home?
Wherever I'm supposed to be. It's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
I don't know about that. Oh, we have an ad starting soon. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly save while we're here. Quickly go off and quickly move off to page 2. There we go. First save. All right. Anyway, yeah, like I said, we're gonna wait, take a pause break here and wait for the ads to go through. I'm gonna go quickly fill up my fill up a water glass, and I'll be right back with some more gameplay once those ads are over and done with. If you're subbed to using Twitch Turbo, might return quickly, and we might do a little bit of chatting around with you guys. But other than that, we will be right back shortly. Please persevere through the ads, and be right back shortly with some more gameplay. So I will see you guys once the ads are over and done with. I will see you. See you soon. Bye. Alright, we should be back from the. We should be back now. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we're back. Alright, well, the ads aren't over yet, but I am back with my water glass. Alright, we should be back from the ads now. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back. We should be ready to go and continue. Let's get back to confronting the Spectre, I guess. Where are we? Here we go. Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing.
Well, I'm just checking, okay?
You can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not
Oh, let me guess. You want me to let you possess me to walk out with your spirit.
I tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine.
Maybe. Might be a good idea.
Out and can't get out are two very different things.
Well, do you know which one it is? Oh shit, I need to press the button. I
Be
didn't
dull
press that.
anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
I guess sure.
And you can come and go as you please, can't you? So,
Like I thought, she wants me to let her possess me so I can take her out.
after all, you
Oh jeez. Listen, I was considering it, but if you put a little freaky face, I might not.
Absolutely not.
Well, like I said, fuck you, narrator. I don't care about what you
She asked if
think.
She can possess us. She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
I don't know. I mean, we touched the mirrors, so the hands might be willing to
Would
get
she
rid
be
of
able
her.
to see us if we went along with it?
I don't know. I guess it's a good question.
That's an interesting thought. We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so
Ooh, I kind of want to make that happen then. I want to hear what she has to say to narrator.
Look how things play out if you go down this path.
Well, I don't know if. Well, actually, I don't know if it's gonna work because I think it might just end get her hands consumed, and we're just gonna move on. But I do kind of want to try that out, see if I can get that to happen. What if I say no? Oh, so it's like a vampire thing. If I don't invite you in, you can't come in. You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a
I'm sure
ride.
you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
Like I said, is this a vampire situation where if I don't allow you to to possess my body, you can't get in? Is that ghost lore that I just don't know, or?
It'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe.
But it's crowded enough in here as is.
I mean, we only have 1, 2, 3, technically 4 if you include me, voices in my head. What's a fifth one?
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
Guilt? I mean, I let you live in the past 4 realities, so I don't really feel all that guilty.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
Mm.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
This will just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
Able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, long
I see. That's an interesting way of saying I'm not gonna get rid of you anytime soon, and you're gonna wake up. It's gonna be 2035, and you're gonna end up with married to 15 random people that you've never met before in your life, and a goat.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Why not?
Oh, okay. So I guess we do get control. She just is in our body.
Sound very reassuring.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, she would just. I mean, I feel like she would be up and at him and just say, no, I'm the one in control. I'll be the one in control just for a bit before I let you take back over.
Even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
I mean, maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. I don't know what the feeling of this ghost is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Before we agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. Sounds great. Do it. Let the prince possess you. The answer is no. Return. I think I need to think on this. Before we agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world.
You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
I mean, we do have the voice of the cold, but that wasn't my own, considerations and whatnot. That was more of the fact that I did the other endings. I was like, you know what? What's a good, surefire way to get a different ending? What if we just go and kill the princess because we didn't do that at all last stream?
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
I mean, she's a ghost, and one of the things about ghosts is that they have cold touches. Ever play Phasmophobia? Cold senses is like one of the things.
What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to.
It's all that matters.
Get the better of.
So obviously, he's wanting me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took was to kill you was a knife through the heart? Oh, come on! I want to hear from her.
That doesn't mean she wasn't a threat. It means you did something heroic.
Or it means that I didn't do something heroic, and and that she wasn't a threat.
Come in all shapes and sizes. A misspoken
Yes.
word could bring about the end of everything just as much as a blade or even the mere existence of an idea.
But that doesn't mean everything is a threat.
You were chosen for this job for a reason.
Was I? I feel like I was just yoinked in here because you said I was. It doesn't really seem like a reason. It just feels like, fuck it, we'll pick this random guy. Yeah, you go and do this.
Killer.
Doesn't really seem like I have like any knowledge about this beforehand.
And even if I was, I'm hardly a threat anymore, wouldn't you say?
What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
Okay.
Maybe I'll haunt you.
Oh, great.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
I guess.
The princess
Especially when
leans
you...
in
Well,
close
it's not
to
life, it's
the
afterlife.
frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Oh, I guess. Oh, she answered my question, I guess. But like I said, it wasn't your life, it's your afterlife, technically.
I don't think most living people could answer that, either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I mean, fair. Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
All I wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Give me a yes or no answer. Are you going to end the world? Have you ever wanted to end the world? Did you want to end the world? Give me yes or no. You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, doesn't letting you out of you mean the world is going to end. Shut up, narrator. I'm not asking you.
We've heard your speech already.
I feel like this game just knows what I'm feeling. Because every time I'm just like immediately interject with, what about this? No, we're not talking to you. The game's just, I'm usually the hero is just like back up, just immediately like, yeah, we're not, yeah, I'm just going to say the exact same thing.
I really don't know. I'm doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
Okay.
But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
Okay.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
I mean, the fact that we keep on dying and coming back, I guess endings are, I mean, I guess that's proof that the endings aren't really real. Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Sure.
Too late. But you can still make things right.
I mean, I'm leaning more towards letting you possess me just because I want to see how that goes and see if you actually confront the
She's
narrator.
not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Oh, finally, the cold's back to talking again. Great.
We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance?
Yeah, I
If
guess.
a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it?
I mean, yes, depending on the hero. I mean, you can, like, comfort him into the afterlife, I guess.
No.
Maybe, like, it was an honorable fight and just try to shepherd him off
He was going to end
and
the
be like
world.
they
You didn't
act
do
like they
anything,
fought honorably.
aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
Well, I mean, yes, but I mean, if there was a way for me to stab a knife into you, narrator, I definitely would have done that by now.
Wow.
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
Yeah, that's pretty true. That knife could have been for anything. You know, I was gonna cut you off a slice of this cake here, and I was gonna hand feed it to you, since you obviously couldn't because your hands chained to the wall.
But it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of physical revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again.
Because personally, I prefer if we didn't die again. If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
Okay then.
Like I said,
Okay.
I just want to go home.
You still haven't told me where home is. You haven't told me. You haven't told me if it's if I gotta clack my heels and then send you back to Kansas. You haven't told me if I need to book a train at 3:10 to Yuma. You haven't told me. You haven't told me if I need to go and wait for Christmas morning and then hop on the Polar Express. You haven't told me where I need to go. If I knew I'd wind up. If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have have slain you.
You were going to murder me without even knowing who I was. I wouldn't have given you the chance.
Fair enough. Okay, can you stop doing the poltergeist face and just like pop it and just let me, have a conversation with you? Well, I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
Dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Fair enough.
We've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me?
Question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a
I wouldn't say nothing. I'm pretty sure she can hurt us. I'm gonna assume that she can hurt us. I mean, have you ever seen literally any horror movie with a ghost as the evil? They kill a lot of people.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out. Who's to say, really?
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
I mean, there's one person we can be definitely sure that we shouldn't trust. Speaking of which, it's the guy who keeps on saying we should kill her. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. I wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape.
That must have been so frightening for you.
Not really, honestly. I was happy for a long time. We even got a fake ending, and then we're back here because I apparently couldn't end the game there.
It's nice to see someone finally sympathizing with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
Yeah, but she's also, I think she's just sympathizing with us so we can be like, yeah, let's let you in the body. Yeah, exactly.
Serves you right. I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
I guess, yeah, it did look like we stabbed ourselves in the chest. You can go through the walls. Can't you just leave on your own?
That's how it worked. But this place won't let me go.
So it's like it's like Hotel California. You can stay anytime you like, but you can never ever leave.
We could always try. So far.
Violence is always an option, I guess. That is also the case.
Still immune to violence.
I mean, I can try, but I feel like if that's the case, she's just gonna reach into me and stop my heart.
There's nothing
That too.
more sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine, then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then? I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. Maybe we let her possess us and walk out of here. We could. It would be something different. I like different.
Me too. I like different as
Absolutely
well.
not. If you walk her out of here, she's going to end the world.
For all I know, you just are the ones who keeps ending the world just because you want her dead. I guess she could be. Is she your ex-girlfriend? Is that why you want us to kill her? You want us to get rid of your ex, and you just end the world because you can't stand us letting her go?
Really so bad? Yes, it is by its very definition bad. But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. Or just leaving her down here. So ignoring a problem is rarely a solution, is it?
Yes. Okay. Okay, if you want to stop, let's get you out of here. No, I can't, and I won't let you possess me. If you're dead, then let's leave her to the basement, slay the princess. Let's let her possess me. You know what? Let's have fun. Let's just let her possess us.
Pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
And...
You really are trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
You're welcome, I
What
guess.
are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
I mean, at least one more time, I guess. Yeah, see you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh, you are the one campaigning for this. You can't be the one to say can we get a do-over. You're not the one who gets the scaves to get the... Yeah, you're not the one who gets to save scum.
Well, the numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently.
I thought I asked her if I could be in control, and she said yes.
Agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Okay, so she straight up just made us crumple.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now. But
Oh, we're
still
not
have to
dead.
Get out of here.
It's just everything went dark, but we're still alive.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Oh, oh, can she actually hear
It
him?
doesn't work like that for you. Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
I don't know.
I'm not a shard of broken glass. I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice. I'm me, is what I am.
So wait, are the voices shards of glass as well, or?
That's what we are. We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's
No,
get out of here
matters.
then.
What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Well, can we just move along and just let the princess get us out of here?
The same thing you are.
Well, is everyone here a broken piece of glass? Are you a broken piece of glass? You're a broken piece of glass? Is there anyone here who isn't a broken piece of glass?
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
Oh, they don't care. They just say whatever they want, and I just say, yeah, sure, sounds good. Or, no, I don't agree with that at all.
Talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Oh, sure you are. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to pull that up.
Oh, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Okay, oh, so she can't even hear them. She can't. So she can't hear the narrator. Okay.
Kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously,
Because
she's
the
nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, obviously.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yes.
Setting the stage.
Everybody knows that.
The room
Oh,
is
shh.
empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You know, I think this narrator is pretty biased. I think you're supposed to be unbiased narrator. You're supposed to just say what it is.
So I can get to you. You're better than that.
Exactly.
You're starting to make things right.
I know.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
No, it's definitely too late. Wait, I can slay the princess while she. Wait, I can. I'm assuming that means I just gotta take us all out at once. I can't think straight. There's too much
It's
noise.
okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
I think it will be fine.
This is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
It would be nice. It would definitely be nice.
There's only one way to find out.
Alright, yep. Well, let's leave then. Let us leave.
Mace, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
I think you just keep ending the world. I don't think she's doing it.
I do.
You don't.
If she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Yes,
Doesn't
maybe.
at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
So she's an alien.
It's somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Or, consider this, she's an alien. Or or a fifth dimensional being, like Mr. Mixapit. How do you say that guy's name? Mr. Mixtius Spitlick? I don't know. The weird impy guy from DC. Ads incoming. Ads are indeed incoming. That we have like 2 minutes left, but I'm gonna try and quickly. I want to try and get to the end of this before we run off to the ads. Otherwise, if they get too close, I might snooze them.
Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the
I
backdrop
don't know.
of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices,
Oh, I like how.
it
Oh,
continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
I do like it. I don't know. I guess it was also the case in the basement because we were facing that, but we're facing the way, the opposite of the way we faced before. Like in here, we would face towards the table in the basement door, and now we're facing opposite it. And when we were leaving the basement, we were facing the way the princess was. So I think that's a little interesting little.
How much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this
Interesting.
place.
I mean, he can't really apparently. He apparently can only just send us to the void and make it railroad the story, so we have to go back to the cabin if we don't.
Naturally hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
I highly doubt all of that.
Or
I'm
have
gonna
you
quickly
opened
snooze
your
that while we
edge?
wait for the ad.
I
While we
will
wait,
continue
we
to
finish
hate
the
you for as long
ending
as I am
here.
able.
Because I want to get at least to where it takes in the. I want to get at least to where we touch the mirror before we get to the next ads. I just want to. Because I feel like if we do at least one ending before every 2 ad breaks, then we should be good to at least get 3 endings done every night. Well, if it's a nighttime stream, if it's a daytime stream, we're definitely gonna get going quicker.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And wine.
Oh, he's doing that all the
It's
time.
made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Okay, but we're gonna trudge forward.
Continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
And
Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
I highly doubt that, but sure.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Oh, don't. This is his way of like stopping us from getting out, right?
Exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle
Really?
clicks as
You thought
press,
exhaustion would stop us?
and then the door groans open. Collapse to
And
the ground. You and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see.
I see.
Yes?
Is it the sky or the void?
He's gone, and so is everything else.
Oh, we're going to the mirror now?
Slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
No, I think we're going to the
What
mirror.
about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here.
Yes.
But that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
All good questions, and I'm sure that all gets explained in the TED Talk we have after this, led by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Alright, you pop out then. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you?
I did.
Sorry. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
You're welcome, but I think the mirror is gonna come and the mirror hands are gonna come and take you in now.
This is where I'm meant to be.
Okay then. And oh, there she goes. Bye, Spectre. You know, she's actually pretty nice. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I mean, I don't think we will.
Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always
So
get scared.
bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
I'm going to comfort him. It's in for you, but not for
I
me.
would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
Oh,
What
shut
is
up,
this supposed to
Cold.
mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Approach the mirror. Alright, goodbye voices. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh. We got the achievement, The Remains. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And we have the ghost lady this time. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world
I-
beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Okay then.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Not a clue. But I know we'll find out. Hopefully we'll find out after this ad here. I know, a lovely little ad segue, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna pause it there. We're gonna wait for those ads. I'm gonna just manually run those ads there. But yeah, please persevere through those ads, and we'll be right back shortly with some more gameplay. So I'll see you guys in 2 minutes and a half. So yeah, I'll be right back, and then we'll be right back with some more gameplay. We'll confront the Spectre version of the Princess Ghost God Lady, whatever she is. Alright, we should be back from the ads now. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. We should be back. Alright, alright. Alright, let's get back to learning about what's going on with the Spectre. Alright. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But
That is an accurate description.
Long quiet begins.
Yes. Oh, I mean, press the wrong button.
In your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Hell no. There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears fires on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Okay. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay then. Do you have any thoughts on this
This
vessel?
one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart.
Oh, yearning heart.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Fair enough. Do you know what's going to happen when you awake? Do you know what's going to happen when you
If I
awaken?
did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are going to finally have some answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. We're going to finally have some answers.
Who fears me for your truth? The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Sure. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity
Oh.
will pull the others back to me.
Oh, so will we actually?
Singular. A final multitude.
So will this actually be the last one for the first playthrough? And is it only like you only need 5 for a full playthrough? Is that? But you can but there's a lot more you have to do in order to do all of the achievements. If this is the last time, is there anything you'd like me to bring to you?
These are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Sure. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand.
I understand. Yeah, I guess.
I'll wait with you. I
Wait.
will see you when you return.
Oh, is this another one where it just immediately kicks us back out to the continue screen?
To occupy forever. Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Maybe.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
I don't know.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Sure thing. And we go back to the only continue screen.
You have returned to me.
I have.
Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
I mean, I didn't expect you to, because I was gone for like a few seconds. I'm ready to go
Next time
back.
I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
I hope so.
Waiting for you.
Okay then. I'll see you then. Everything goes dark and you die. Great. And back to chapter 1, the hero and the princess. And we got the achievement, a yearning heart, for bringing the spectre to her.
In the woods, and at the end of the
Alright.
path is a cabin. And
Alright,
in the
so
basement of the
what
cabin
do we do now to make
is
it
a
different?
princess.
Okay, so now I gotta think. What do? We tried running away from the cabin. We went in, and then we grabbed the knife, and then we left her to her own devices, and then she came up and killed us. She came up and killed us, and then after that, we went down, we didn't bring the knife, and we let her go, and we let her kill us. And then we brought the knife down and we immediately killed her. So,
To slay her.
let's try bringing the knife down and we let her out. Let's see what that does.
End of the world.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Don't mention
Okay. Thank you for telling
It's
me
all
what to do.
part of the job. You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will. We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the blade. You
Take the blade. And we go inside.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Yes.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, so far we haven't seen anything that shows she's a threat, besides the fact that we left her to just be left alone, and then she just came up as a nightmare and tried to kill us. I haven't decided yet.
Drop the knife, and the two of us just talk.
Look how reasonable she's being. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
Blade tumbled.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. What? Can I just let it go?
Oh,
Okay, we've talked enough.
have you decided
You know why you're...
I'm getting you out of
You
here.
have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
My nice little
Large and
yank.
heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay. But
I'm guessing you
what if I
don't
use a
have the
knife?
key.
I don't. But have you ever tried lockpicking with a
Maybe
knife?
it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
They might have, you know. And if there's a key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
I could,
She
and that's
speaks
my
with
kind of what I'm
almost
leaning
complete
towards.
nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You
Yeah.
attempt to make
We
your
might
way
have to give
out
it a
of the
saw
basement,
treatment.
But the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
It's the narrator. He doesn't want us to leave.
You try the door.
Try the door.
It's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and your shouts and
Hey, let me out of here.
with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Fine, I'll
You
go
make
back to
your
the
way
bottom of the
to
stairs.
stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Probably, but you know, I want to go for more
Easier for
endings,
who?
so yeah.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, they did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Sure thing, will do,
Don't
ma'am.
like what happens if you do that?
Maybe I will. How do you know? Save the
Against your
princess.
better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's
She is
arm.
very nonchalant about me cutting through her hand there.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed
Stand me
after
down.
losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
We can always just put a little chainsaw on it in the shed out there.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No.
Push the locked
can't
door.
have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Oh, calm
You
down,
can't just let her
narrator.
escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
I mean,
Watch me.
he's gonna try again. Let's do the same thing where we warn her.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Good job.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't think you are. You just want me to kill her. Resist.
The blade.
Resist.
Move the blade.
No.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yes, I am. I'm trying my best.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Maybe. Most likely, yes, because that's how this game works.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
She did not care in the slightest.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Oh, not entirely.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It might have been. Depending on if we get... Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
End
that
of the
path
path
is
is a
a
cabin. And in the basement of the cabin
that cabin
is a princess.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Slay her. And if you don't, it will be the end of the world. But no, what am I? But I die. What am I doing? You know, you know what? Just for old time's sakes, we'll call him a bastard.
What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
You know what I'm talking about, you bastard. Bastard!
Forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here.
Oh, we get the skeptic this time.
We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't
Yeah.
remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I
Right.
can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Probably.
As far as trying to help
but-
others, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Yes, but also to fuck you. Let's proceed to the cabin again, I guess.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, I get it. A warning. You want to give me your warnings?
She will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from.
Yeah, well, I already did kill her, and then she became a ghost, and then I let the ghost possess me, and then the ghost walked me out of the cabin, so I'm not listening to you.
Don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Lovely.
Did you just
Okay,
say
great.
wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
I guess, I'm sure he didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Alright, we'll focus on the princess, and we'll get her out of here again. Because fuck you, Mr. Narrator. I don't trust you at all.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat, and
It's a lot more, yeah, it's more like an actual castle now.
Wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Or it's a nice fancy castle that someone's remodeled up a bit.
Note is an iron table bolted to the floor.
Oh, it's actually an iron table now, not even wooden.
On its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll just approach the mirror.
Definitely
No explore.
not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table. There's definitely a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
I think you know what we have to do.
We all know what we have to do. Alright, let's go approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean
forward
and
rub
gone.
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I'm sure I do look ridiculous. Not ridiculous. I'm sure I do look ridiculous, but you know,
But it was there
this gets me endings, so we're doing it.
and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Keep your eyes peeled. Keep our eyes to the back of our heads, because I'm sure the princess will sneak up on us. Or the narrator. Someone's going to sneak up on us. Alright. Do we want to take the blade? You know what? We'll go into without the blade.
We're in a dangerous
Okay, fine. We'll take the blade, skeptic.
there without a weapon. Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, we'll take the blade.
She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
Alright, fine. Alright.
Okay.
Well, fine. I'll take the
Trust me.
knife. Hey, don't I get to say here? What's the big idea?
Not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go. Wonderful.
Oh, so I just don't even get a choice here. Great.
Sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't
Alright,
worry
fine.
about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do
No.
anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Who took my toe?
Visitor, I hear. Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
I think she does.
You walk down
Hello.
the stairs
Oh,
and
she's just completely bolted
she
in.
looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
She's got.
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
So she's got two. She's got. Okay, instead of just the one hand clamp, she now has one against her head, one against her, and one against both arms.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
I don't think so, because the fact is that we had to cut her free of the last ones, and I don't think she can survive without a head.
You should be worried about her restraints. If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Yeah, well, they also put the neck collar on the wrong way, so I can't even reach her
Notice
heart.
the empty chain on the wall. Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Honestly, I gotta agree with them. Why is there just an empty one? Were they just like, we can't reach it her as far? Just like, yeah, screw it, we can't reach it there. We're just not even gonna use
What
it.
an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Sure, I'll take a seat. Sure, I'm not so sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her here. No, let's sit with her. Let's have a chat.
The
Hello.
princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Yes, hello. How you doing?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
You know what? Fair enough.
Reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
I don't like the fact that her little neck restraint is way wider than her head. Like, she could probably just, like, slip it over. She could definitely easily slip that over her head, but, like, the arms one, the hand one, well, that one looks like she could, yeah, all these look like she could just easily slip out of it, except for that one on her right hand. Sit where you were told. Sit where you were
Do
told
as
to
she
sit.
asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Oh, what's the story time we're gonna have here?
Thank you.
What do you bring for show and
Now,
tell?
what are your intentions for me?
I don't know yet. I have yet to decide. My intentions. What do you
Yes,
mean?
Your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
Honestly, I don't know. I wasn't the one who was gonna take the knife. That was Skeptic back there. Well, here. He's in my head. So yeah, he's here as well. He did the action back there, but he's still in my head here.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Well, yes, but also I don't think you can live without a head.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
I think she is.
Think she'd survive a beheading. You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
I mean, if I decapitate her and she thinks she can live and she dies, you still get your thing, Mr. Narrator.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
I'm leaning more towards that as well. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers
Oh.
that?
Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad someone else
You make
remembers.
a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
You don't say.
Complicated things how, exactly?
Every which way.
This was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Oh, now you're just gonna shut up. Now you're just gonna say, I'm gonna leave you to your own devices. I'm just gonna let you do it. Yeah, have fun. Also, we killed. Also, what do you mean this is a contingency? We killed her in this and that one, and we still came back.
This could happen. Why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed
Yes,
you to be
maybe.
in the dark for as long as I could keep you there.
Oh,
It's
sure you did.
important, necessary even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's
Oh, great.
pathetic. I never said
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. You don't need to be self-deprecating.
It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should
We're just
put
having this big
ourselves
old chat in our heads, and meanwhile the princess is looking like, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly. He gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Well, maybe the lucky is means I did something wrong last time and I do it better this time.
Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
When you're trying to fall
I say,
asleep.
the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
For goodness sake, narrator. You've always been speaking in rhymes and riddles more than the one at the end of the long quiet has. So might as well just, spill the beans, say exactly what's gonna happen.
Hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Sure, maybe I will.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Nah, I'm sure a little dialogue here is helping. It's not helping the princess at all. She's looking like she's wondering if my flesh would taste good barbecued or with dry rub or barbecue sauce.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
It's not like I wanted to. They were all just having a conversation back then. I was just hanging along. What happened if I died last time?
You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
I am indeed back.
Really all she knows.
Maybe, maybe
It's
not.
not
Doesn't
like
really
we have
matter.
much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
You might
I
be.
guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Oh, okay. So I don't even need to do anything. I'm just gonna hand you the knife and you're just gonna do it yourself.
She would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
I mean, maybe she's just a headless horseman. Maybe she'll just rip her own head off and just chuck it at us and then walk right out.
Seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
Maybe. But also, she can't really do much with the fact that her chain's only like 2 feet long. Like, if she tries to come at me, I'm just gonna back up all the way to the
She isn't
stairs.
bluffing. Whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do?
Honestly, I want to see what happens if she tries to decapitate herself, so I want to give her the knife and just let her at it.
Spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Maybe, but also, how is she going to do that when she's chained to the wall unless she cuts her head off in her arms? And also, actually, yeah, she'd have to cut off either one arm and then her head, or her head, then both of her arms. Because she can't really cut off her head if she has no hands.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
He's going to say that there isn't any.
The
Yeah, of
pros
course.
are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Probably. Okay, I need to quickly pause it here, and then we hit that save button on here. Alright, there we go. Alright. So yes, we are going to have to pause it there for a second and wait for those ads to run. So yeah, we will be right back shortly with some more gameplay after those ads are up and over with. I hope please persevere through them, and we'll be right back shortly with some more gameplay. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright, we should be back from the ads now. Welcome back, everyone. Alright. Let's get back to some learning to back to the prisoner here. Alright, that other chain on the wall, is that for?
You could always try it on.
I guess I could, but I don't know what that's going to do.
I hope I don't actually have to say this.
Oh, jeez.
Please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you.
Oh, I
out
want to
of the
hear
way
if the
if
skep.
you're going
I'm
to
assuming the
save
skeptic is
the
just me
world.
like, no, it's fine. We're just gonna hang out, chill with her. You know what? Inspect the shackle.
If I were you.
What do you mean?
Why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Maybe I should. You know, maybe we might become good friends. Just chit chat all the way through the, however long it takes.
Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I mean, we have a knife. We can always cut ourselves free.
Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate. But what if he's
Fair
telling the
enough.
truth?
He's never been telling the truth. Name one time in this game he's told the truth. Go on, I'll wait.
I am.
Exactly. Inspect the shackle, yes.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Yes, well, let's inspect it.
Don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
It probably is.
It's bad.
Alright, well, you say it then.
You're just wasting time.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you hoist the
Oh,
shackle, its
great.
heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Well, we're stuck here as well, then, I
If the
guess.
situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade.
Are you kidding me?
from your hand and
Are you
sends
kidding
skittering
me?
across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Seems like it.
Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Yep. So, anyway, how you doing? Have you counted how many bricks are on the wall here? Let's see. We might as well start up here with that wall. 1, 2, 3, 4 in that row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that row. You know, what do you think? Like I said, count bricks on the wall. Count tiles on the floor. See if we can figure out how many pieces of fabric it took to make her dress.
Guess we'll starve.
Or we chew our hand out. Actually, no, we're champed on the neck. We tell her to chew her arm out, and then she goes and grabs the knife and gets her out.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
And that information
What were the things
was...
we're specifically told not to touch? No. There's
Yes.
something special about this loose chain. It's clearly...
Oh, you kidding me? I'm sure it is. So, we're both stuck here. So, you see any good movies recently? What should we do?
I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Maybe. Did you know that this was going to happen to me?
No.
Oh, well, at least you're honest. Not one for small talk, are you?
That's rude.
Okay then. Well then, I'll just twiddle my thumbs over here then, and we'll
You and
just
the princess
get
wait in
back over
silence,
there
though
then.
Neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
And now all waiting for anything and everything.
Boring.
Oh, we've barely been here for a couple
Must be
minutes.
Something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Are you saying we should behead ourselves?
Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold
And
and
silent.
silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
So you're saying the world is still gonna end? Are you kidding me?
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Oh, I guess just you wait.
Resistance is a threat. It harms everything around it.
I don't
Exactly
trust
does
you.
that work? It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And
Come on.
even
He just
more
doesn't
time
want to.
passes again.
He just wants to get us over and done with. He's like, yeah, we're just gonna pass more time, and oh, you
And
starve to
yet,
death.
The cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I can agree with that.
I suppose things
okay.
are changing. The differences are small at first. A bit of weather
Oh, I
here,
see.
a
We're
bit of
actually getting, it's actually
erosion there.
getting darker.
Then they get larger and larger.
No, why does it keep going after random things? Hey, have you noticed the basement
I
changing?
don't like small talk, remember?
Still rude.
Fine then. I just thought I'd ask you.
You continue
Oh
to
yeah,
walk
it's
in
falling
silence,
apart.
and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Yeah, that's definitely right.
It doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Well, we should have starved. We should have been dehydrated. We should have been. Well, actually, no. We would have. We still have air. I mean, neither have we. Neither of us have. Oh,
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots.
well, at
push
least we're not gonna
themselves
live for
through
too
the
long
increasingly
because we're gonna get
porous
covered in by
walls of the
dirt.
basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
Can we try like yanking on the chain and see if it's like rusted off enough for us to break out? Or
There are no walls.
oh,
And then,
oh, it actually took. Oh, we can actually see the stars now again. Nice.
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin.
Huh.
And nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
And goodbye. Bye, prisoner. I'll see you in the long quiet. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
It's okay. We'll just trust me. We've been here.
Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Fear.
Okay,
Okay.
if you say so. We'll trust you. Feels too good to be true.
Probably, but I'm just trying to console you a bit. Because this might be the last time I talk to you. You approach the mirror. You gaze into a reflection. Silences you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. And I am nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
Know what I am.
Oh, I'm the narrator. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. I thought it looked like a crow or something like that, but I guess I guess it can be both. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. See the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, we lost a piece of him. What is he like? Is he a crow, a raccoon, a wolf, mixture of all three? I can't tell. What are you? What are you? Are you something like me?
Nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay. And there goes another piece of you. Others like you, you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll
Okay.
wake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
And there it goes. Oh, I can just, if I don't want to ask any more questions. Oh, there's so many questions. I'm assuming I can only ask some of them. But I can also just destroy them and just call it over, I guess. Let's ask what my true identity is.
Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Okay, so I am the long quiet. I'm just... Okay, well, at least that was a quick one. Anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? I don't want to be God, I want to be me. A God I always knew was special. I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Sure, let's ask
I
them.
don't feel pain, not physically.
I'm sorry, I don't want to show you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
No return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Yeah, he's gone. Alright. Are you a god? Well, were you a god?
In life, I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something, so I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
If someone asks you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
That's what I've been trying to do. That's what, because I realized there was so many more questions and I don't have a lot of time to ask
You'll be
you.
gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her and rid the world of death and suffering.
Okay. Oh, that took out 2 pieces there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a good one. What was it? What was the one I wanted to do? Are you a part of me or are you something
I'm
else?
not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point, I
Perhaps.
must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
I guess. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to sleep. It's easy. I'm going to show you. I haven't decided yet.
And my time is up.
Alright.
It's like I
Bye,
said, you're
narrator.
just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Alright. Bye, narrator. Oh, he's gone. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. Narrator is right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nation god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. And we got an achievement. The long quiet, all of this is you. Proceed to the cabin for one last time. Oh. And we got the achievement, a patient heart, for bringing the prisoner to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh. Is she going to lift up her head and it's going to be the whole heals her? Oh. Oh no, she just swarms us with the pieces of her. Oh. Oh, and her face.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
I can't tell if it's supposed to be her as just like a mixture of all the princesses, or if this is supposed to be like the fact that we did the stranger first, and now she's the one that shows up on the end.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I haven't really, because we've just met like an hour ago. I miss you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear a conversation?
The word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Alright, I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation.
Oh, I'm sure they're doing a lot of shifting there. Oh, what happens now?
A passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess?
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Okay. Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Okay. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Okay.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Listen, I don't need violence. Oh,
To question everything is to deny the truth in
oh,
front of
okay.
you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Okay.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom.
Yes.
Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
I don't know. Explore, address this vessel statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but isn't that what any of this has been about? Reject authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the moment I got here. Are you independent? You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with an argument that favors death and Remain silent. So we can reject the perspective, argue our independence, reject the authority, appeal to a shared humanity. Let's explore. Let's address the vessel statement directly. They'll go over it. They'll see your end as a gift in time. That would be torture. That would be torture, we'll say.
Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
Oh, hi.
Shivering
Oh, we got the Spectre again.
as my fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on me, and yet they don't return. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours.
I mean, I did try to let you go. I did feel sorry, and I did try to apologize.
You caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Yes. Let's explore. But without redemption, there can be no sin. If I had known what you were, I never would have freed you, and I would sacrifice everything again to free you. We'll say without redemption, there could be no sin.
Contrast, there can be nothing at all.
Because I think it's just like she likes me speaking in riddles to her. And who do we have now? Oh, yes, the deconstructed damsel.
Your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me.
I mean, I guess that is a way to view it. Or the fact that you just had no personality in that form.
Now that it is
Besides, I just wanted to make the player happy. My thoughts alone were enough to reduce you into nothing. My thoughts alone were enough to reduce you to nothing. Explore. My thoughts alone were enough to reduce you into nothing.
Speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Yes, and now who it is? Oh, it's a nightmare.
Protects from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known.
Okay.
But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless
Okay.
impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took
I don't know.
the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
Okay. That was enough rejection of fear. You broke me to your will. You wanted to make the world suffer, and yet you act as if you're not above it, but you're above it all, but you're not. I'm not afraid anymore. Even if I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We can't uphold the home that everyone suffers just because we are beyond it.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty? That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
I think. Well, you still have one more to show me. You still have. Who was the first one we had? It was a stranger. Oh no, you already are the stranger. Yeah. As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The spider's welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
Okay.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What thing happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? We can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for the better world. Some say. Your cruelty itself I can't let exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. This can't be it. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. What do you think happens if we leave here?
Dies, and a new one is born, and that one dies, and a new one is born, and you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
From my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Okay, you know what? Oh, we have ads coming in soon. I'm going to quickly do a save, and I'm going to leave you guys with a little... I'm going to give you guys a little something to think about on the ads, because I think I will let you guys decide what we do. Here, let me just get the... Let me see. Can I get the... I want to get a poll going. Can I? Alright, question. What should... Also, ads are going to be starting, and the poll's going to be running during the ads, so when you see the poll pop up, please vote on it, and we'll be... And I hope... And we'll see what you guys decide on, but yeah. Yeah, please post through the ads and we'll be right back shortly, and if you feel like to, feel free to vote in the poll I'm going to be putting up, so... See, we have the options were to leave. We can slay. Neither. And then the other one was change, right? It was like trying to change her. Change. Alright, there we go. Poll's going on. If you'd like to vote on it, feel free to. And if there's a clear majority, I will pick that for the apparently what the ending is going to be. So yeah, and ads are currently going, so I'll be right back shortly with you guys after the ad. Alright, we should be back from the ads now. Alright, there we go. Alright, should be back. Alright. Anyway, and yeah, so there's no majority really, so I will just make the decision myself, and I'm not feeling like slaying. I don't feel like killing. I also feel like I don't want to sit on the fence again, because last time that just immediately killed, they just made her kill us after the fact. You know, we'll talk about change then.
It's not perspective. It is true.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, Hero's here.
I'm
Which hero are you?
I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Fair enough. You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everybody else? How are you supposed to help? I thought boasters weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Where's everyone else?
Stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's
Okay.
still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Okay.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I can do this. How do you have my? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Oh, it's back to simplicity. Oh, working our way back from simplicity. I see. And
There
how
we
it's in the
are.
cabin.
I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an
Oh, the Contrarian's here.
place. Oh,
Ah, Contrarian's
you
back.
made it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
No, we
hard
didn't.
feelings about taunting us with our deaths, by the way. I thought it was funny. Not sure about the others, though.
I don't know about the others either.
Oh,
Yeah, makes
they'll get
sense.
over it.
Yeah, I like the description if you don't mind, for old time's sake.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only
Ah.
It doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
No, not really,
It's still
honestly.
shaped like a cabin, it's just different. in
Yeah.
places. There's still walls, a door to the basement.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of like, it is the Stranger's one, so it's going to look a little bit hodgepodged.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin description.
No, he never did. No, he never did. And he also just never included the mirror. Yeah, that is true.
I think it did whatever it needed to do. And
Yeah.
I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the
I
cabin?
think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her. And I've been here
Okay.
since you left me here. No hard feelings. I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Okay. Is the narrator really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show
Okay,
how much
then.
you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Fair enough. Coordinates, I actually don't know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Me too.
You know, I'm kind of
He's a
sad.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really easy to mess with.
Yeah, I agree with you. He was very fun to mess with. He was very fun to just Stanley Parable around and just make him pissed off.
Beginning, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's
Take the
probably
blade,
for
sure.
best. It always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So
Yeah.
You're not going to suggest we throw it out the
Oh, I
window?
wish. Oh, come on. Please tell me I
We
can
do
throw that out
too
the
much
window.
for that.
Oh, come on.
So there's no one left to mess with but ourselves.
Fine.
Serious? Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice.
I guess, yeah.
I know.
I guess. Oh, I can't throw it out the window. Oh, should I throw it out the window for old time's sake? No, I went to the basement. Fine, fine. I'll
Winding
take it to the
stairs
basement.
again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the
Yes.
first time we were here?
And we took the one to the right, and there was the soft pillows.
Yeah, it was a real mess.
stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time.
I'm hoping they won't. The soft one almost
Don't
smothered me to
want
death.
from us, but let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Yeah. Getting down the stairs. Oh, we don't even have to pick the stairs
We
anymore.
shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yep.
That was easy compared to last time.
Oh, she's not even chained.
stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
So, you brought the knife. After everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, you still aren't sure what you want to do? Unless you are. We just hope you're sure of yourself.
I'm not. I'm honestly not. I don't know. Slay the princess. Sit with them. Let's sit with them currently. Let's chat for a bit. Explore. Yeah, I'm assuming I can slay her if I need to. Explore. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did.
Okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful.
Probably not.
That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
I
Okay,
thought we
understandable.
She's just forgiving us. Just like that.
I don't think I want to be God.
Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been. Even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are. And neither can we.
I mean, we could just keep re-looping this over and over again, I
So-
guess.
You might as well embrace it.
Maybe. Are you the same as you are out
Yes.
there?
We think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
Okay.
It's kind of like us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We really
Bit.
are the same.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of here.
I think
This.
there's a way for us to leave. But maybe there doesn't have to be an ending.
Okay.
The way it all works seems to be based on you. If you believe we can do something, then we can do it.
Okay. I believe you can. I believe. BLT is just gonna spawn over in that corner. Hey, lovely.
So
Delicious.
believe that we can put it all back. Believe we can fix the Echo's construct and make us all forget. Believe we can send us all back to the beginning, before anyone woke up, before the truth consumed us.
Can they really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want the end of the
Why
game to
wouldn't
be
it
back
what
to the
you
beginning
want?
again.
Especially if it brings him back. We
Oh,
can't
come on.
exist.
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, and they don't continue, then don't they continue to
If you
die
believe
and
we can
suffer?
Give them more time, then we can give them more time. It's all up to you.
Okay.
Don't underestimate the power of our thoughts.
I guess we are gods, so we can just do anything pretty much. Maybe. Potentially.
You haven't even seen the half of it.
I don't want to forget
We don't
you.
want to forget you either, but that's what we would have to do.
Mm.
A single tear forms in one eye and slides down their cheek.
Oh, come
can't
on.
help myself.
I don't think we ever really forget, anyway. There's always something that draws us back together. Some buried memory that both of us treasure.
We're gonna find ourselves back here eventually.
And when we do, we can choose to do it all again. We'll always be able to start over, if that's what all of us want.
If we're here talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. We can't know something like that. But we're choosing to do it now. And maybe we'll just keep doing it again and again, forever.
Maybe.
It's almost comforting to know we can keep meeting each other over and over again.
How do you know that things won't just end worse? What if I make my way back here, but I'm different, and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
We have to be able to trust that whatever choices we make, they're the right choices. Maybe we'll continue the loop of forgetting and restarting forever. Or maybe we'll decide, at some point, that it's time for things to end.
But how can we trust the memories? Our memories will be ourselves. Our memories will be gone, and we'd have to decide to do this every single time. Forever, eventually something is going to be
When we
different.
first met each other in the long quiet, there was something inside of us. Something we couldn't recognize or understand. And we can't say we fully understand it now. A warmth when we look at you. The kind you don't realize you're missing until it's come back. Every time we hurt each other, every time something awful happened, it was still there, undercutting the pain on the surface with a constant, soothing glow. That warmth is never going to go away, and that's why we believe in you.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Back here again, sooner than you think. And then we'll part ways again, and find each other, and part ways, and find each other. It's like we're never really alone. Because even the time we spend apart is time spent chasing these moments of reunion. And they're all the sweeter for the isolation in between, don't you think?
That's beautiful.
He finally does something besides messing. Well, He's like the Grinch. His heart grew 3 times the size over the course of the game. Is there any other way?
Our options are limited to what that knife offers us. Either we use it to put things back, or you kill us. We're sure you can figure out which one we'd prefer. But we don't want to influence you. We're sure you'll do what you think is best. If it's time for it to be over, it's time for it to be over. As much as we might want a few more precious lifetimes with you.
Well, I take this all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? I agree to her plan. I'm sorry, but I can't slay the princess.
There's no turning back now. You came down here with the knife, which means the knife has to get used. Or there wouldn't have been any meaning to taking it. And this place is all about meaning. But if that's what you want, you can always hope that the next you will want that too. But there's only one way to give him that choice.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're already here, and we've already brought the blade, and nobody wanted to throw it.
Oh, come on. I should have thrown the blade out the window. Damn it. I disagree with the contrarian, and it all just went wrong.
There's your third beat.
Oh, I
Hey,
see.
Right. There it is. Can't say it's very funny though.
It's darkly comedic. Ironic. Okay. Alright, well, I'll give you guys the chance again. Let's see. Quickly. I'll see if you guys want to decide how we end the games here for the first playthrough. Poll. End. Slay. Reset. Alright. I'll let you guys decide. What do you guys want to do? Slay or agree to a plan and reset the continuum? What do you guys think? It's going to go for a minute. If you guys would like to vote on it, feel free. Otherwise, you guys are just looking in the background. Totally fine. I don't want to pull you guys out. Alright, there's no majority. Alright, so I guess I'll have to decide. You know what? This was the more believing in her run, so I guess we'll agree to her plan.
If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
I'll see you, hero.
Maybe I'll see you too. Maybe I won't.
Maybe not.
Take the blade from
All
my
right.
hand and stare fondly into our eyes.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. I love you.
Too. Everything is going to be okay.
Everything goes black and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, we just straight up back at the beginning again? And I thought it was going to be like an ending. I was going to be like, you seem to do it. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Oh, it's just a choice. I see. You're on the path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. Oh, I'm assuming that's the achievement. Oh, so there's multiple endings. And there's all the credits. Oh, I'll be honest. I definitely enjoy my time with this game. We're not done with it because we have to go and do all the end. We have to go through, get all the princesses, get all of the endings, get all of the miscellaneous stuff that's here. We gotta go through all that, and then we'll finally be done with this game. I'm honestly, I am going to enjoy this because I am interested in seeing all the different princess types we don't have yet. I'm interested to see what the other possible endings are. But yeah. Yeah, I guess I will say hats off to everyone who made this game. This was a wonderful little experience, and I am definitely happy. I'm definitely hoping to come back. I'm definitely going to I'm either going to keep working on this grind. I'm either going to get this grind done. I don't know when I'm going to get the grind done because we're going to be kind of using this as the break game for A Quiet Place. So I don't know when we're gonna. I feel like it's probably just gonna be like every weekend. Is we're just gonna do at least like one day where we do a stream of it. Oh, snake, cat, small monster. Nice. Is a track order for a special playlist just for you. Finish the game. We got an achievement. Finish a song. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. A song. Is this the track list of all the songs we listened to in the game? Yeah, I'm assuming this is my best bet is that this is the list of the music that we had in the game because of the choices we made. That's my best bet. Now you finish the full story for the first time. You've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab. It's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting. Okay, let's take a look at the memories. Beginnings and endings. Hold on. The Hero and the Princess, the spaces between, the end of everything. Damn both of you to an incomplete existence. Oh! Oh, I see. So the locked ones are the ones we haven't done. Beginnings and endings. The Hero and the Princess. So we have to find all of the... Oh, so it's like, it's like a picture gallery of all the stuff we came across. Finish the game. Finish the game. Finish the game. Find your freedom as God's forever. Go back to where it all started. and meet her face to face. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Well, that's a Stanley Parable reference. Return to the beginning and slay her once for all. Leave with her at the end of everything. But we want whatever might be on the other side of the sword. Something new we'll experience. That we'll experience together. Return to your strange beginning and slay her once for all. The fruits of your labor will world free from death. Defeat her without any outside help, and then offer her grace. Destroy her without any outside help, and then find your new world. Destroy her without any outside help. Okay. And then we have the vessels. We have... Okay, so we have... So, wait. I think there's one for unlocking everything in the gallery, right? There's an achievement for unlocking everything in the gallery. Where is it? Where's the achievement I'm thinking of? Finish the gallery, yes. So I think we may actually have to do like a lot of like going back in time and then finding stuff we have to and finding what we need to do for certain choices here. I'm hoping it's not going to be like we have to. I'm hoping it's just like find every vessel and it's not just like do every single thing on it. I mean, if it is, I mean, I'm fine with that. I would definitely be fine with going back and getting all of the stuff done for it, but yeah, this is, yeah, I definitely enjoyed my time with this game. So, yeah, I think we should, you see, I was debating whether I should start up another game, just like immediately get one done because we have time left. But I think we only have 15 minutes left. I think I'm going to quickly end the. I think we're going to end the stream. And we're going to raid out. I think that's going to be what we do. Just because you know we finished the first run, we got a good little ending. Well, good relative wise because we've got us on a loop again. I guess technically by that logic, we're still on the same playthrough if you want to include the fact that we're just going through the loop again. But yeah, so yeah, that's going to be it for today with Slay the Princess. We finished our first playthrough and apparently we're just Groundhog Daying it. So yeah, with everything starting over again. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, thank you to everyone who's been here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you to Monstlex and Iconic for coming in and chatting for a bit. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. We're ending at. Yeah, we have about like a fifth of the achievement. We have a little bit more than a fifth of the achievements done. Nice. But anyway, yeah. So if you're on the Twitch side of things, there's a link to my Discord in my channel bio. That's where I put polls, and then I had a poll up going today for you guys to vote on what game we did tonight, and you guys decided to Slay the Princess. So that's what we did. If you like to catch up on, if you like to vote in those polls in the future, hit that Discord link up. Go ahead and you can join up, and you can vote in those polls, and you get notified early for when I'm about to go live on streaming. And you can also just chat about movies, video games, achievement grinding, whatever. We're pretty much open to chat about anything on there. So yeah, right next to it is a link to the YouTube channel where all my VODs posted permanently. They usually go up the day of or the day after the stream goes live. So be sure to check that out. If you'd like to catch up on the other stream we did, the other stream VOD we did for Slay the Princess, that should be up there already and set up. So if you'd like to find out what the Deconstructed Damsel, the Nightmare, and the, what was the other one? It was the Stranger Endings were like. Go ahead and check that out. And if you, as well as some other ones like, you know, if you want to catch up on AVP or Quiet Place or the Dark Pictures Anthology before we get those grinds up and going again, those are up there on the YouTube side as well. So go ahead and check those out. And if you're on the YouTube side of things, there's a link in my description of each of my videos that will send you straight over to the Twitch side of things. If I'm live, you click on that little live stream indicator and you get sent straight to the live stream. You can chat up while we do these grinds live. And if I'm not live, you hit that follow button. You get notified for when I am live. So yeah, we're going to find some lovely person to raid out to today. Who should we raid out to? Kind of hoping it's we have somebody who's doing horror games that I could raid out to, or at least a visual novel style game. But I don't know who I'm following that could be doing either of those. Who should I raid out to? I think, yeah. Okay, so who should we raid out to? We did Sleepy Smell the other night, so we shouldn't do her. Ooh, everyone's doing Dead by Daylight. I don't want to do one doing Dead by Daylight. I'd rather do someone else. Who could we get out to? I don't really want. Who should we get out to? You know what? I haven't rated out. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go to someone. Actually, let's see who else is achievement grinding tonight. I was gonna say fucking go to someone else who isn't technically doing a horror game, but you know what? We can go off. Let's see who else is doing a achievement hunting stream. Let's see if anyone else is doing a game that seems interesting. So yeah. Let's see. Anyone else doing a horror-like game? I guess. Let's see who's currently streaming. Should I wait out to? I don't know. You know what? I might just say fucking go to who I was going to raid before. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and raid who I was going to before. So yeah, let's go and raid out to Mr. There we go. Yes. All right, we're gonna go raid out to Big Sig. I guess he's also. I guess technically you could consider the fact that he's also doing a first-time playthrough of his game. He's doing Metaphor Reef Phantasmo. He's been. I know he's been working on it for a bit, but yeah. I also want to go over there because apparently I missed one of his. Because he's a pretty chill guy, and we've raided to him before, and he's wonderful. He's a nice little streamer, and I appreciate and I enjoy watching his content a lot of the time. So yeah, let's go and raid out to Big Sig. If you guys would like to come along, feel free to wait along and come along with the raid. And if not, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again in the future, whether we're doing Slay the Princess, the Quiet Place game, or what other game we decide to do in the rest of November. So yeah. I hope you have a wonderful night, day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. And I want to say I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm going to do because I might do more Slay the Princess, but I'm also debating whether I go back and I should probably do Quiet Place if I'm going to do Sunday, but we'll see what I do. We'll see what I decide. Yeah, we're gonna be up to now before the ads run. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. I'll see you guys then. All right, bye bye.